isn't it? That's the thing. I mean, that's what I mean. It's new music because it's a re-release, but it's it's been in the industry for 25 years. Yeah, crazy, isn't it? To think. Makes
you feel old too.
Yes. So the other thing I was going to chat to you about was films, because I know you love films, and with the new sort of Jurassic Park film coming out, it got me thinking about sort of CGI and how things have changed and how obviously I was thinking about Jaws.
Oh yeah.
just it really affected me as a kid. I mean, seeing it and then the terror. I mean, and that was done with 3 kind of animatronic sharks. That's what they had, and they kept breaking down, I think, as far as I'm aware.
Yes.
And but actually, what they've said, although they kept breaking down, it actually made it better for Spielberg because it meant that the lack of seeing the shark all the time kept more of a suspense to the film, and I probably would agree with that, actually.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
But yeah, so, well, I mean, a lot of it was, I suppose, the music. The music, and I mean, I had 2 brothers, and they used to wind me up. So if we went swimming, it was just like, what about the shark? And I'd be like, dun, 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 and I'd be absolutely swimming to the side, trying to get out, scrabbling to the side of the pool. It's just like, why am I doing this? How could there possibly be a white shark in this swimming pool?
Yeah.
But that's the thing, isn't it? That's the kind of terror it kind of created. So, I mean, will you go and see Jurassic Park?
That's the thing is, I kind of do and I kind of don't. Like, I almost don't want to spend the money. I mean, like, I know the graphics are going to be really good, but I like Jurassic Park, but I'm not a huge fan. Like, if I don't end up seeing the theaters, it's not going to hurt me too much.
No, I know what you mean. I mean, I saw, obviously, the original and things, but I did see a bit of the trailer, because it's out in America now, isn't it? I think it came out at the beginning, 12th of June. But in the trailer, it's got, that's what made me think about Jaws, because it had a white shark hanging, and it's like a SeaWorld kind of pool, and then this massive dinosaur comes out and grabs the white shark and goes back down. And that's crazy, isn't it? Because a white shark's massive, and that's what just got me thinking, But yeah, I don't know. I mean,
well, yeah, because I saw the original in theaters too. I mean, obviously, I know it's going to be a huge change, and like I said, it sounds good, but like I don't know. It sometimes it's too much. It's almost too much. It's almost overkill. And one guy who is notorious for that is Michael Bay.
Right. Okay.
And he did the Transformers movies and stuff like that. Like, no, the first few ones were good, but I mean, like, it gets to the point where it's overdone, and it's all it is. It's all CGI and special effects. Like, well, it kind of takes away from the movie. I mean, it's almost taking away from the substance of it. Like.
Well, I suppose it almost becomes sort of like a computer game, doesn't it? And then it's not really what you're wanting. I mean, I was quite surprised, actually, because when I was researching, there's a thing called a Foley. Have you ever heard of that?
I have not, no.
Foley. Well, it's basically the process of adding sounds to kind of films, TV and radio, and it was pioneered by Jack Foley, sort of in the silent movie era, sort of early 20th century. But even, this will make you laugh, even, sort of things like Godzilla, and I don't know, Lord of the Rings and Star Trek. I mean, do you know how they do the swishing door in Star Trek? Do you know what it is?
No, I don't.
It's a bit of paper being pulled out of an envelope.
Oh, really? Well,
I just think that's mad, isn't it? That sound, is like iconic, isn't it? And yet all it is a bit stationary.
Well, just on that note, this is tying right into that, is Airplane 2, because the Airplane movies?
Oh, yeah.
Airplane 2, when they're on the base on the moon, to open the door, they go, psh, and open it, to close it, so...
Yeah, of course.
Something so simple, right? So...
But I mean, I think, what was the Godzilla one that I looked at? Oh, yeah, it was the roars, and basically the roars, I mean, it gets back to music, actually, funny enough, it's the squeaking joints of an ironing board, or it's a rubber shoe rubbing across a double bass or the skins of a drum, you know, and you think,
Wow.
what? And that's the rules for Godzilla. So there you go. Not that
The
scary.
original
Really.
Godzilla, right? So.
He's a rubber shoe. Yes.
Well, you know, it is amazing. Well, of course, you know, they used to do this stuff in radio all the time, right? They had to use certain things for sound effects.
Yeah,
So
of
it's understandable before all this stuff came out. I mean, I'm not saying they should take it all away, just like kind of take it back a little bit, you know?
But it just shows, actually, with all the kind of CGI, that, to be honest, as far as we've moved forward, this Foley or this sound effect that has to be put over the top, and they use it actually in sport as well.
Oh, really?
So, you know, sort of horse racing and things like that, because obviously they can't have all the mics around
Right.
the race course, so they actually pre-record sounds and put it over the top. So there you go.
Kind of like Monty Python 2 Coconuts.
Yeah. That's the thing. Maybe the old stuff works best.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We should get on to some new stuff, shouldn't we?
Just before we get to that, we're going to get to your latest poem, and I'll let you say the title, because if I do, I'm probably going to butcher it, because you teed him.
Sorry, what's that? Sorry?
Your new poem, what's the title of it?
It's Happiness, and it's Beatitudinum. It's Latin. I know, and don't make me laugh when I say that, because it is quite difficult.
Yeah, I gave it a shot. I completely killed it. So I'm gonna we're gonna listen to your new poem, and it's what she said, and it'll be on the track list. So check this out.
The poem I've chosen to record for you today is my latest poem, and it's basically called Beatitudinum, which is happiness in Latin. It's the reason I wrote this poem is it's really just thinking about hard times, when sometimes we go through relationships where there's a lot of difficulties and upset, and then all of a sudden you come through that sort of phase of your life and you suddenly find the person of your dreams. Here we go. Let me drink from your wisdom, let me taste your love, let me learn to be true and the one you're proud of. For so many years I've been insecure, never knowing the person you seem to easily procure. Afraid of the future, but more of the past, never knowing the kiss of happiness, hard times only seem to last. Yet here you are, now loving me, with such a positive energy force, my potential I'll make reality.
I really like that one, just because there was like a good long queue up, and it makes perfect sense. I'm sure a lot of people think that way too. But like I was just saying off air, I couldn't even pronounce that title drunk. It would still sound wrong. Sorry.
Oh, honestly, I had to re-record it, because I got into fits of giggles, because it just, if I think about it too much, it is quite a difficult one, and I just thought, oh dear. But yeah, no, the poem, I wanted to kind of relate to people, because we all go through different sort of relationships and things like that. So that's what it was. It was sort of my observation of people, but also sort of personal, sort of feelings and things like that. So yes.
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead.
No, go on. Come on, what you can say.
I don't know. I lost my train of thought now. Thanks a lot, but go ahead.
Well, we could go into some new music, which would be good.
Oh, actually, for sure. And I will have a little clip for next time. But because the listening about today is didn't have time to record it, but that'll be pretty good if with the music that you pass on to me, that and stuff like that I haven't heard before, like
Yeah.
Like, and now Bee's new discovery. I'm like,
Oh, I love that. Yeah, do that.
Well, today I have this band, and blah, blah, blah. So I'll let you go ahead and cue up this new band that you discovered.
Well, they're a London band called the Statue Thieves, and they sort of approached me the other day, actually, and it's really good when it's timed right, and I've just got a few moments to actually listen to music, because obviously I'm in and out and doing bits and pieces and working, and and I really liked this style. It's like a psychedelic rock, and I just thought, brilliant, new music. I wanted, I know that you'll enjoy it anyway. So yeah, are we going to go with Comedy of Errors first?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Cool.
So here we go with the Statue of Thieves, Comedy of Errors. Dig this.
Softly sways up ahead. One tick of the clock and I'd be dead. Closed roads behind led the way. My days up ahead, miles away. Take a shot in the dark, out like a light, shot to the heart. Yeah, it's gonna put you right, it's gonna put you right. Eyes peeled slowly to the ground, worried other folks gathered round. I took a shot in the dark, and out like a light, it's a shot to the heart. Yeah, it's gonna put you right, it's gonna put you right. Take a shot in the dark, out like a light, it's a shot to the heart. It's gonna put you right, it's gonna put you right. Cut out your sweet disposition, pay the price. Cut out your sweet disposition, pay the price. Cut out your sweet disposition, pay the price. Cut out your sweet disposition, pay the price.
The Statue Thieves, Comedy of Errors. Now, this song I really liked, and like I was saying off air, there's one vocalist kind of reminded me of. I know this may sound weird, but if you can kind of hear the band in your head, you can picture the connection. Is he sounded this is a good thing? Sounded a lot